BART has concluded a train derailment last month in the East Bay was the result of overheated tracks on an exceedingly hot day.
KTVU's Tom Vakar joins us from BART's Lake Merritt station with more on the heat issue that goes well beyond BART. Tom.
Well, over the last 40 years, extreme heat in the United States has warped a lot of tracks and made them, go do crazy things. But the reality of the situation is, and it's an important reality, is that all of this is now accelerating. 5 weeks ago, 2 BART cars derailed between Pleasant Hill and Concord stations, causing only a few minor injuries. The tracks got so heated on that sweltering day, they simply couldn't support the weight of the train.
The combination of the rails and the speed and the weight with the high heat, then you start to get these kinks, as they refer to them.
Rail engineer and expert Professor Paul Chanowski says BART is hardly the first rail line to experience this.
This has been a risk ever since railroads were put in place.
Back in 2017, BART ordered trains to slow down on a very hot day, but had no formal procedures. Since this derail, it has imposed a slowdown to half speed in areas that exceed 100 degrees.
The slowdown rule is absolutely essential.
The game changer, global warming with far higher and longer heat events, especially in the Southwest and California.
When you start having entire months of days that are getting into the 90, 95, 100, 105 in some places, then you're in a whole different situation.
The matter is so serious, the Federal Railroad Administration awarded the Mineta Transportation Institute a $4.6 million grant for a 2-year research and training program to show all U.S. rail systems how to deal with extreme weather events.
So that changes or adjustments can be made in real time to decrease risk.
The other issue, aging tracks, designed for a different expectation of the temperatures and length of heat waves at that time.
A piece of rail, when you're getting into 50 years, you're at end of lifetime for that rail.
Though BART has replaced a lot of its rail, its 50th anniversary is coming up in a few weeks.
We are expecting temperatures to continue to rise, so it's incredibly imperative that we address this now.
We are talking about really the end of life over the majority of our physical rail system.
That's why infrastructure needs constant maintenance. And because of that, that maintenance is starting to take place at a more rapid pace, but exactly how to do it, they've got to figure it out in this brave new world of temperatures.
Tom, let me ask you this, and speaking to your experts, do they believe if this half-speed policy was in place last month, it would have prevented this derailment?
Not necessarily, because it's really a kind of an odd thing. The odds are, the straight odds are, yes, if you slow down, there's less chance that you're going to have this kind of a problem. Those are the straight odds. But the reality of the situation is trains passed over it that day and didn't have a problem. So it's so difficult to figure this out that one of the solutions will be much better censoring systems already used on some rail lines that would tell people when a track is beginning to get in trouble as opposed to just simply being hot.
Yeah, a lot of factors involved. All right, our Tom Vakar there in Oakland for us. Tom, thank you.